Okay, guys, so I titled this The Agenda to Keep Black Women in Low Frequency. Now, really, it's an agenda to keep people, period, in low frequency. That's why we're going to see problems. That's why we're seeing problems with we're going to see problems with the economy coming up pretty soon. Um, there's going to become a time where people are going to have trouble getting food. It's almost going to be like a depression that matched that of what happened long decades ago. Okay, so there's an agenda to keep people in the low frequency period, but I'm specifically talking about Black women. Okay, and what I mean by that is these images of, and I know I spoke about one, Jasmine Eland, one getting raped. Now, the reason I spoke about her, like I said, I have emotionally divested from the collective of Black women. And I didn't, I don't do that out of any type of hatred for this group, but it's kind of like in vain to constantly invest your energy and your emotions into a collective of women, regardless of how they were programmed. It's a waste of energy to constantly invest your emotions and your energy into a collective of women that right now do not care about other Black women and girls. Okay. So every time you keep seeing stuff and nothing is really going to be done about it. When I saw that Jasmine Eland, when I saw that rape, literally you see a full, almost 20-minute video. And I didn't watch it. I don't want to see him carrying her out and him having her and all that stuff on the ground or whatever he was doing. I don't want to really watch that. But literally, it's all around YouTube. Full video of this man raping her while she's incapacitated. You will not see that with a white girl, a white woman. You will not see that. Now, it's not to say that white women don't get raped. That's not the point. But how often do you see viral videos of white women getting raped while she's incapacitated or after being drugged? How often do you see viral videos of any other woman getting raped? Because we know it happens. That's not the point. We know it happens. But it seems like we keep seeing viral videos of Black women and Black girls getting raped. And the public does not seem to care. Okay? You won't see a viral video of white women getting raped like that because white women will be outraged. And see that they can afford to be outraged because they care about their gender. Okay? So if they do get outraged, something is going to be done about it right away, or as they say in the country, lickety split. Something's going to be done about it. So white women can afford to use their emotional energy on other white girls and women because something will be done about it. Nothing's ever done about these Black women and Black girls when we see videos of rape. And that's why I say, just guard your energy. Don't stop emotionally. And this is just advice because I don't tell people what to do. But so my advice is to stop emotionally being invested in a lot of things happening to these Black women. Okay. It's not to say that they're allowed to put it, but nothing ever getting done about it. I mean, this guy is justice is coming to this guy because it's clearly out there that he raped her. It's on viral videos everywhere. But it's still uploaded on YouTube. Okay. Yet you have other women that have their channels deleted over some stuff that some other women didn't like what they said. But you get to see viral videos of this lady literally getting raped. I mean, some people say they saw her private parts. I didn't look at it. I don't want to see all of that. Okay. But I say the agenda to keep Black women's frequency low. When that thing happened with Jasmine Elan in Atlanta at that opera nightclub, for some reason it put me in the mind of Kanika Jenkins. And this is not the same story, because Kanika Jenkins' story was about her being in a freezer and dying in a freezer in a Crown Plaza hotel. But what I noticed about the Kanika Jenkins story is that, you know, of course we know by now, you know, the videos were pretty much fake. You don't know who the real Kanika Jenkins was. You don't know if a real Kanika Jenkins existed. You can't find her nowhere. When you Google a name, you don't find any information on her, what school she went to, and all of that stuff. So people were putting a lot of their energy on the Kanika Jenkins case, and not knowing who really died that night. But that's not the point. I don't want to get into trying to get into an unsolved mysteries type thing with Kanika Jenkins. I don't want to use energy on that. The point is that it had everybody's attention. And at the end of the day, what real justice was being served? Because we don't even know who this girl is and who the name of this person is. But everybody used their energy on her. And then they had the nerve to show us a picture of a dead black woman in a freezer turned to the side. Okay? Like I said, you won't see viral videos or viral pictures of white girls like that on social media. And it's not to say that it has not happened to white girls before. But one thing you will not see are viral videos and viral pictures of dead white girls and dead white women laying in freezers. You won't see that, because they will be outraged and they will do something about it. And you just do not see enough black people, and black women especially, doing anything about these things, coming together collectively. Okay, because one black woman can't do it. You do not see them coming together collectively to say how unacceptable that is. Okay, regardless of whether it's real or not. Pictures going around of a dead lady laying in the freezer will not happen with white women. Okay, and so I say it's putting black women in a state of perpetual low frequency, always trying to trigger your emotions, making you mad, you know, and so that's why I said, and another reason why I said it too, because I'm about to wrap this up. The energies are going to shift pretty quickly right now on this planet, and the United States is trying so hard to the people who run the United States are trying so hard to make sure people stay in a low frequency, because they're going to do it to everybody. It's just not, they're not going to just do it to black people. They're doing it to everybody. But what I do notice about black people is that there is an extra effort. And now I've made several videos of putting a lot of responsibility on black people and black women. But on this time, I'm gonna have to admit that there is an extra effort to dump a lot of the shadows and a lot of the mess on the black people. For instance, right now I'm currently in an area of Los Angeles County where I see nothing but blue skies. Okay, nothing but blue skies. But when I lived in Inglewood, California, it's like the skies were always filled with, you know, those chemtrails. When you see those little chemtrails and you see them going through the sky, literally I could not see the sun because the skies were so filled with the residue or whatever comes from those chemtrails. And not only that, they fly low, like they fly so low. So the chemicals are lower. And so that's what I'm saying, is that there is an extra effort to kind of dump humanity's, especially in the United States, humanity's mess on urban populations. Because I've seen it for myself. Okay? So I just want to say that. So the energies are going to shift pretty soon. I've already heard people talk about, the event that's coming in March, and it's going to be serious. It's going to be worse than last year. And a lot of people are going to have to deal with their shadows. Okay? And if people have not dealt with their shadows, life is not going to be easy for them. And so that's why I say life is going to bring its challenges already. And so it's going to be unnecessary to use your energy on things that you cannot do anything about. At this point, the best advice I can give, because I give to myself, is to really, really work on yourself, really work elevating yourself, elevating your mind, protecting your energy, getting balance. Definitely, definitely, definitely stay grounded, okay? Because it's going to be serious. But anyway, yeah, that'll be it. I don't have anything else to say. I just want to talk about how it looked like it's a special effort to keep Black women in a constant state of low frequency, constantly keep them upset, keep them worried. You got the males that get online that want to bash Black women, and nobody really did anything about that because Black women don't do anything about it. And a few Black women that tried to speak up, they were attacked by the males and other Black women, and Google and YouTube that want to mess with their channels, but allow these guys to continue going on with their bashing. Okay, so it's an effort to keep Black women in low spirits. It's an effort to make sure Black women never come into her full essence. And I've been noticing that. But now we're getting these rape videos going around of Black women getting raped. And then you have other Black women that just get outraged and upset that nobody cares about the Black women. Oh, the Black woman struggle. Oh, the Black woman, the Black woman, the Black woman. Okay. And like I said, you will not see viral videos of white ladies getting raped while she's incapacitated. It just won't happen. Why? Not necessarily because the conspiracy is to always attack the Black women, because we know that, but it's because of white women would be on it like white on rice. That's why. Because they're not having it. That's why. And Black women just do not care. It was a Black woman who filmed that lady getting raped. I mean, yeah, she filmed herself before she was incapacitated. But when she was passed out, she was no longer holding that camera. It was another Black woman that was filming her getting raped. Okay, and I noticed that a lot, that Black women, they give these ladies off to these guys, these rapists, okay, and then they film these women getting raped. It's Black women who do this. I'm noticing that, okay. So anyway, like I said, guard your energy. Some of you guys already know to do that, but yeah, let's try not to be so outraged every time a story hits about, and especially when these type of videos go viral, about what's happening to these ladies and girls. Because it's keeping you in a perpetual state of anxiety and anger and outrage, and then nothing gets done about it because it's just not enough people who are willing to do anything about it. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, and just let the police handle it, like the Jasmine Elan, the police is on it. Let them handle it. That's the best. That's the best justice they can get. But there won't be any solutions to really stop what's happening to Black women and girls right now. Nothing is going to really happen to stop it from happening. Okay, because that's going to have to take the community getting together and doing something. Just like Kendall St. Charles told, I think she told a story about a Hebrew male. I think it was I forget it. I think it was a Jewish little boy that went missing. And then when the parents finally found this boy, his body was chopped up or something. And so when they found that male, the person that did it, they got on it immediately. But what happened was that community got together. See, they didn't wait on the police to do anything or anybody else to do anything. They got together and put cameras all over that community. And I know they have a different set of financial resources, but my point is the fact that they cared enough about what happens in their community. So that's the point. And in no time, they had cameras all over the place. But yet in black neighborhoods, you still got little kids and innocent people constantly getting gunned down by gun violence and people getting sex trafficked and raped like crazy. Okay, so that's what I mean. Just right now, just think about yourself and your family or whoever. But this is not the time. With the energies, there's gonna be a drastic energy shift on this planet coming up real soon, and now is not the time to get caught up in anybody else's plight, anybody else's story. This is not the time to get caught up in it. It's really a good time to watch less TV and listen to less radio. It's really, really best to do that too. Okay, because it's too much programming. But for the most part, yeah, try not to get too emotionally invested in what's happening, because it's definitely being used as propaganda to keep you low in vibration. Okay, and then at the end of the day, nothing really gets done about it. So with that being said, I will talk to you soon.